Hey Boo Kittens, it's me Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Baddies Caribbean Season 1 Reunion Part 1. Ooh, child, let's get into Reunion Part 1 because it was a gag, okay? First off, we're gonna talk about some aesthetics, okay? Natalie's skin, bro. I don't know if I'm just not. I mean, I always knew that she had craters in her face. Don't get me wrong. But last night I watched the reunion downstairs in my movie room on my projector. Natalie want to keep on talking about she a millionaire and how much money she got and buying cars and chains and all of this stuff. My boy, my boy. If you don't go to a dermatologist immediately and get a chemical peel, get your first layer of your skin scraped off, it can be done. Kenya Moore did it. You can do it. Like, girl, and all that makeup caked on top of it just made it look worse. She had really fine acne and stuff. It looked bad. It looked bad. Bad. And I'm a big skincare girl, so I feel like I can have this conversation because I'm 43. Okay? Not a pimple in sight. Now, do I have discoloration? Yeah, but that's just my skin type. But baby, smooth as a baby's bottom. Like, girl, by the time she get my age, woo! And then Bobby's skin was jacked up. Bobby looking real old and decrepit in the face. That mohawk, faux hawk he got going on is not that deal on him. He looked like an old sickly drunk. He need to lay off the cocaine because he look bad. He looks really bad. Callie and that choppy bob, I don't know who did her hair, but you better not have paid no more than $35 for that mess. It wasn't even cut right. It was uneven. It was laid horribly. Like, y'all be talking about how y'all get into a bag and can't even afford to get a good lace front. Get y'all hair done right. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm so like perturbed by it all. I didn't understand why Mariah Lynn came dressed like a bat with a pink wig. Like, what is going on? Tasiki, however, looked really pretty. Her wig was laid for the guys. Makeup was cute. Her little outfit was cute. She looked nice. The glow up is real. Saucy Santana come on there dressed like he was Darkwing Duck. No, where he was going on with one of Elvira's old dresses and had the nerve to have it split all the way up to his hip and then had on Chewbacca. Girl. Shoes. It's like, what is going on? I don't care if it was Rick Owens, Dick Owens, Mick Owens. It was a mess, okay? A mess. He too big for all of it. It was like given that the dress was like a 12 and that is a size 18. Like, no, looking like a linebacker in a dress. Love the live audience. They need to do that moving forward for all reunions. The live audience added a much needed flavor to it. It was given old school BGC reunions and all of that. Janisha's outfit was amazing as always. That outfit was, oh my God, the way it sparkled under the lights, the little stoned bra and the skirt, just chef's kiss perfection. Jayla's outfit was fire too. I think it's from her collection that she has. You know, she's a designer. Loved her outfit. She needs to put that outfit on sale immediately if it's not already because the girls would scoop it up. Did y'all peep how when Janisha brought out Scotty, she said, and then next we have Scotty. Scotty came out and was like, and don't forget the body, baby. And did you also peep out how Janisha does not acknowledge Scotty on that stage? They do not say nothing to each other at all. At all. Now, I heard word on the curb is that one day she did confront her about Lemmy. But like I told y'all, the word on the curb also is that Scotty's supposed to be pregnant. Don't know how true that is. Now, she did have on that tennis skirt that could have hit a little bump if she like a few months. But we don't know. Time will tell. Like I that's the reunion I want to see. When y'all two gonna sit down and confront each other about you being the main and you being the mistress, like, and confront Anna for being the mistress. Like, what is going on? All of this over that little bitty jibbity cricket. Like, just can not, okay? So right off bat, Saucy asked Jayla why it was okay that Mariah used the word and it wasn't okay for Gretchen to use it, because he was like, when she was on Love and Hip Hop, she used it like it was saying hello. And I was like, true tea, true tea. And Jayla says that no, it was not okay. And she says to Mariah to her face that it wasn't okay and that this needs to be a learning lesson to her to stop using the word. She was like, you have black friends. And Mariah was like, and I have my little sister's black and this, that, and the third. It's like, yeah, your little sister black, but bitch, you ain't. You supposed to be Puerto Rican, girl. But you read like a regular old white girl. You know what I'm saying? You're a very European Puerto Rican person. You know what I'm saying? But it's just not okay. You should. But before they could even really get into that conversation, it was halted because I guess they wanted to wait until Gretchen came out. But you can tell that Mariah was on the defense with that. So Bianca come out, child, dressed like the Black Power Ranger. It was like, girl, where you going with these shoulders? I was like, I don't remember her shoulders being that big. What the f- is going on? So Bianca says that she came on the show specifically for Mariah Lynn, because Mariah Lynn called her telling her that the girls didn't like her, this, that, and the third, that she got jumped or whatever, and that she came on the show to back up her friend. There was text messages to prove it. Sapphire pressed Mariah about it as well, because Sapphire was like, me and you had already pieced everything out, but based on the text messages that you sent, you kind of made it seem like it was something else. And she was like, that's the same thing that you did with Tasiki, right? But it seems like her and Tasiki had made up. They filmed with each other when they were backstage. So it seems like whatever issues that they had going on, they were able to work it out. But Mariah at one point gets up and goes across the stage to the side that Bianca was on. And she was arguing and talking to Sapphire or whatever. And it's like she was turned this way, arguing and talking. Now, in her peripheral, okay, Bianca would be right here. Like, girl, you already know y'all got beef. You need to keep your head on a swivel. How did you not see this girl get up out her seat and come around the couch, pass through a little bitty table, and come and bop you in your face, and then have the nerve to say that she snuck you? Ain't no sneaking when you already know what's up. You wasn't on point. So that's your fault. And for once, Bianca won a fight. She actually was punching for once and not grabbing people. Like, somebody must have gave her some techniques or something in the downtime, because with Bianca, it was always like grappling. And it's like, girl, get the punching. And she finally did it. She won the fight between her and Mariah for round one. She snatched her wig off, and Mariah's eye was cut or whatever. And Mariah got mad and was saying, y'all let her sneak me. Y'all let her sneak me to production. Y'all goofy. Y'all dumb. And it's like, girl, you let her sneak you. Stop. So then Mariah comes out for round two. They go heads up, and Bianca like pretends to like try to kick her. And Mariah did a Beyonce at the Super Bowl and like almost fell, but was able to catch herself. And her and Bianca got the thumping. For round two, for me, nobody won. It was a draw pretty much. I didn't feel like either one of them got anything off on the other. And at that point, Mariah was mad, telling some, and now I'm done. And now I'm leaving. You won't ever see me again on the Zeus Network. Because how dare you? We all was like, okay. Bye. Like, nobody cares, Mariah. And that's part of the reason why you ain't on Baddies Midwest. Like, you wrote a check, ain't cash unless they bring you in mid-season. But like, girl, nobody cares. Bianca, however, goes back on stage and she's basically able to plead her case about the fact that she didn't get to really experience anything because everybody had beef with her, and she's saying that she never had beef with anybody else. She don't got beef with Sapphire or anything like that. Her and Natalie hug it out. So it seems like, she's, I guess, on better terms with some of the girls. We'll see if she's asked back maybe this upcoming season or moving forward, because she said she would come back. So I guess we shall see. So Jayla then presses Biggie about talking on her podcast and talking through that little teddy bear she be talking through. And Biggie talking about that Teddy is his own person and got a mind of its own, playing games, and Jayla getting even more upset and yelling and all of that stuff. And it's like, girl, like, I get the point, Jayla. What your point is 1000% valid, but why are you arguing with an idiot? Because, like, you look like an idiot now, doing all of this hooping and hollering and screaming over what? You already know you could whoop Biggie's ass, okay? We all know that Biggie ass is Biggie. Like, that ain't even nobody I would waste my breath on, let alone getting all riled up over, But Biggie actually got smart back with her. I forgot what she said. She was talking, Biggie said something about the fact that she did end up smacking Jayla or whatever the case. And I was like, oh, I guess they shit and started back up again, but okay. But I like that Biggie didn't, back down. But at the end of the day, she didn't want to fight at all. But that's what I told y'all, that one of the audience members said that Biggie refused to fight that whole night. So Tommy backstage getting prepared to come out. Bobby like, finishing touches on the talent. We got to go there asking you out on the stage. Tommy crazy like Jocelyn and was like, Bobby, don't play with me. I don't know what you think this is, but don't play with me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You already know how I get down. She get to swinging on Bobby and shit. He's like, okay, Tommy, stop. It's like, what the? They outside waiting on her to come out, and she back up there in the back beating up talent. It's like, what is going on? So Tommy finally come out, outfit fire. Them leather pants, fire, okay? Tommy's body, fire, okay? Didn't really care for the hairstyle, but everything else was on point. She came out talking to the audience, baby, like she was the host. Didn't give a damn about Janisha, Saucy, and nobody else. Like, she was talking to the audience like it was her show. She never hesitates to come out and sun Natalie on her own shit. But, however, she did say, what's up, Natalie, or whatever, and apologize. Did she apologize? I don't know, but they made up, they hugged it out, and they was talking about, how much money that they got with each other or whatever. So I guess they supposed to be cool. Tommy crazy. Tommy is crazy, and Tommy go through her little mood swings or whatever. Loved her mini Kelly bag too. Yes. All right. So Slim, Too Bad, and Tika come out. And Tika, as soon as she come out, she call out Meatball. Her and Meatball go heads up. Round 1, I gotta give it to Tinka. Tinka got off round 1. Yeah, she did. Round 2 for me was a draw. I didn't really feel like neither one of them really got to really do anything because they was more so grabbing and tussling. Round 3 for me, no, I'm sorry. Then after that, it was Slim versus Meatball. And Meatball won for me. Meatball won that. She got more hits that connected on Slim. Then Jayla stepped up. And I was like, why are y'all into it? Because it wasn't explained. And everybody online was pointing out the fact that Jayla didn't step to Meatball until everybody else stepped to her. Like, they had been sitting on that stage together that whole time and she didn't do nothing. So people was feeling like you waited until her ops came out for you to step up and do something. I mean, we all know Jayla ain't no punk, so I don't agree with that statement that she was just waiting until other people came out. I think she was maybe waiting until everybody got the banging, when it was time to like go. I don't know, but they fought round one. Jayla won that. Jayla hit her with a real quick, but they didn't really get to get their shit off. So I'm guessing on next week episode we'll get round two between Jayla and Meatball. Then Meatball and Tinker went up for round three, and round three for me was a tie because they both was landing real good hits. It started off with Meatball connecting to Tinker's face. Tinker then was giving her some uppercuts to the stomach, and then when they fell back on the sofa, Meatball had some more hits to the head, bink, 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 and the episode went off. And it looks like next week episode is gonna be even crazier. Okay. Reunion part one was pretty decent. It has a couple of little slow moments in the beginning, but more so than anything, I'm happy that we actually got to hear people talk for once. And I don't know if that was because we had an audience for once, but I think this is the first reunion where people actually got to have a conversation and talk to one another. But the fights were good. Meatball, to me, like, she wasn't really giving it up the way I think that she could. But I don't know. She was hanging in there, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it was a good reunion. Reunion part one was really good. I'm going to give reunion part one an A-. All right. Also, you guys, me and my bestie Monique are starting up Ask Keisha and Mo again for all of the OGT squad members. It was a advice show that me and my best friend did in the beginning stages of the Color Me Pink channel. It was epic. You can go back and watch old episodes under the Ask Keisha and Mo playlist. But it's an advice show where viewers wrote into us asking us advice on their relationships, their friendships, their jobs, their family, their kids, whatever the case may be. And you can remain anonymous. Just make sure you put that in the email that you don't want to be, your name to be exposed. But email us at askkeishaandmo@gmail.com for any and all advice from us. We are super excited to get the show back up and running. So once again, email us at askkeishaandmo@gmail.com. The email address will also be down below in the description box. And remember to tune in tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time for my live Spill the Tea. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye.